Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I'm going to do a reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo for December 4th through the 10th. Okay, and I'm going to start with all my little disclaimers. First of all, if you're under the age of 18, please don't be you need to leave the channel. I don't do readings for anybody under the age of 18 for personal reasons, and the cards also have, some of the cards also have full frontal nudity. Although there's no sexual connotation, you still can't be on the page. Okay? Since this is a zodiac sign, it's for a general collective, just a smaller, just a portion of the general collective, which would be the anybody that associates with the Virgo sign. Let me see. If you resonate with it, then take what's yours, and if you don't, leave what doesn't. The if in a few weeks you start finding that you have it starts to resonate with you, you're more than welcome to come back to the channel and rewatch the videos. And you can do that a couple weeks, couple days, couple months, couple years, whatever. Whenever you find a reading, the readings are timeless, so whenever you find them, that's when you're meant to see them. Okay? But you can rewatch them, because this is fortune telling, so what may not resonate with you today may click in tomorrow and be like, okay, what'd she say? Alright, so there's that. If you like the videos, please press like, subscribe, and share, and click the little bell icon up in the corner so that you get notified whenever I post readings. Okay, so we're going to start with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. All right, I do pre-shuffle my cards so you don't have to listen to 20 minutes worth of shuffling during the reading. Sorry. Okay. And the first card we have out is Bat Spirit, and it's telling you that rebirth is assured. Okay. Oops, I forgot to turn my other light on. All right. So I'm going to pull two from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. I use Oracle cards because they're powerful messages in their own right, but they do work with the tarot portion of the reading too. The cards kind of work together. All right. There we go. Spirit, guide my hands. There we go. And we have the Elder. And it's telling you to move beyond your ancestral patterns. Okay. And one more for Virgo, Spirit, please. Please, one more message for Virgo from Spirit. Please guide my hands, guide my hands. Please guide my hands. Okay, and the other one is Eagle, and it's to see from a higher perspective. All right. There we go. So I'm going to do the tarot portion of the read. I always clarify this, so if you don't understand right at first, neither, sometimes do I. We're going to do it's a 5-position spread. So it's the past, the present, the future. Advice from Spirit, and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. So in your past, you were the Ace of Shields. I'm sorry, Shields in this deck. Okay, that can be an abundant new beginning. If you look, she looks like an apprentice. She is studying. She's studying that shield. She's looking for all its flaws, everything about that shield, all the knowledge that she can accrue from that. And she will eventually turn that into abundance. Okay, Spirit, Virgo present, please. And then we have, okay, the 5 of Shields. And this is the card of feeling left out. You feel like you're left out in the cold. But really you're not. It's just you have to see, again, seeing from a higher spirit. I mean, a higher perspective. Okay, like the Eagle card says. What it is you're not really left out in the cold. You're, or, well, in some cases, a few individuals, it literally could mean that, but it's that you don't see it. These people are so engrossed in their woes that they don't see that the light is reflecting all around them from the fire on those shields behind them, and that those men at the fire have a fire, they have food, they seem to be wealthy, they have, you know, really warm cloaks and clothing and really nice clothing, so that they have food on the fire. They would probably share and give you warmth and succor. It's just you don't see it. So whatever it is that you're feeling left out in the cold, you're going to have to look at it from another perspective. Okay? All right. And your future, because if you do, your future is the Ace of Cups. That's 2 aces in 3 cards. That's a lot. Okay, and the Ace of Cups is the beginning. It's usually associated with relationships and love. Okay. So, what is Spirit's advice for you, Virgo? Spirit's advice. Please guide me. Spirit's advice for Virgo. Okay, it's telling you to be the King of Swords. The King of Swords is powerful. He's majestic. He's high. You see how high he is up above the water? That's because he's an air sign. He's analytical. He uses critical thinking. He's got emotions, but he doesn't use them to rule. He rules his kingdom through logic. What's good for his people. Okay? And what it's telling you is to cut through whatever you need to use logic. Don't stay in a relationship that's making you miserable because you care about somebody, because you're doing yourself harm or them harm. Or you have to step up and work it out, whatever you need to do, but you need to think your way through it. Take if you're being offered a position and you like your job, but that one would pay, you have to balance out, use thought process. You know, is the new job stable? Is it going to provide what the old job does? Those kinds of things. What is the pay? What is the best option for you? That's how you get out of this feeling left out in the cold. Okay? And that one is literally and figuratively. And the most probable outcome, if you follow Spirit's advice, is the Queen of Swords. And look, she's got the rainbow down at her feet. Now she's connected with emotions because she's a bridge between emotions and water. She is another person that is very not cold and calculating, although she gets called that quite regularly. She's analytical. She's very powerful in her own right. She tends to embody the qualities of air, and that's logical thinking, critical thinking, doing what's best. She's been through so much for so long that she would be the best person to go to for advice. She knows when to cut something away that's not serving her. Okay? She is, but she's not going to let you wallow in your emotions with her. She's going to tell you what she thinks would be the best course of action for you, that kind of advice. And then on about your business. I have things to tend to. She's a queen. She's not going to stay in that kind of energy. She's just been through too much to deal with that. Okay? Because she knows what she's talking about, and she knows what she's talking about. So that may be where you're going past your ancestral patterns. Don't get caught up in a victim mentality. I'm not saying that your family played victim, but I think we've all played the victim at some point in life, because we all get into that emotion. We're human. Okay? And it's telling you a rebirth is assured. So if you're in that, I think your rebirth being assured comes down to you using your analytical skills. That's what that Page of Shields is doing right there. She is studying everything about that shield so she can bring herself abundance of whatever sort that is. And if you want to see things, whoops, sorry, you want to see things from a higher perspective. Well, look at where their thrones are. Keep in mind, too, that you have a matched pair there of a king and a queen. Okay? But their thrones are way up in the air. So that's definitely seeing it from the... As a matter of fact, look, the birds are behind him. Is it there? Right there. I don't know if you can see them. There are birds flying. He's above the birds. And that's getting a higher perspective. Okay? So let's clarify some of these cards. The Ace, the Page of Shields. Please clarify the Page of Shields. Please clarify the Page of Shields. All right. You had the Devil. Okay. Please clarify the Page of Shields. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to spread these out a little bit so I have some room. I usually only take 2 clarifiers, but they came out together. So now you have 3 aces on the board. You have the Ace of Shields, you have the Ace of Cauldrons, and you have the Ace of Swords. Okay, and that Swords energy spends a lot of time over here with this Queen and this King. Okay, so this Page of Shields is being clarified by the Devil. This is your past. So at some point in your past, you probably had a toxic relationship, or you had a very passionate relationship, okay? And this is your past. This is somebody older, okay? And they're passing knowledge down to a younger person, okay? In this case, it's the Cups. So it's learning from your past. It can also be someone from your past. And then you were given clarity. Okay, the Ace of Swords is clarity. It's power. And you probably can't see it, but there's an eagle right there. Okay. And it gave you the clarity. That's also Excalibur. So you're talking about the Arthurian ideals. You know, being noble and brave and kind and, you know, Knights of the Round Table stuff. All right. And it's also how you cut away things. That's a double-edged sword, so it cuts both ways. Okay. 5 of Shields. Why do you feel left out in the cold? Why do you feel left out in the cold? It looks like you're trying to balance too much. And again, this is another 6 where things balance out. And see, again, somebody passing on knowledge and power to the next generation. Or a younger generation, I should say. It's passing the baton, teaching. And the 6 of Pentacles is when you're usually typically trying to balance things. Like, you may be trying to go to work, go to school, and have a home life. And that's a lot to balance sometimes. It's that kind of thing. But if you can do this, then you'll be celebrating life soon. Okay? And your next card is the Ace of Cauldrons. Please clarify the Ace of Cauldrons. Yeah, the Ace of Cauldrons. You are the Empress, or you're being seen as the Empress. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female. We all encompass the energies. The Empress is nurturing, kind. She's the Empress. She's rules the kingdom. That's where all abundance comes. She would be the Mother card. She would be the in the other deck. She's all abundance, and that means in all the suits, which means thought, heart, emotions, monetary, etc. Okay? But it seems like you have inner conflict with that. Okay? So you may be still in that 5. You got to battle out of that 5 of 5 energy, because if you have internal conflict with that, then that's why it's telling you to go to the King of Swords. It's telling you to be analytical, to think your way through it, okay? And this is how you move beyond your ancestral patterns, because you have to look at things from a higher perspective, okay? And if you can do that, then your rebirth is assured. So it's clarified by itself. So it's very important that you use logic. It's not telling you to be calculating, cold, and cruel. It's telling you to be logical. Learn and know what's good for you, okay? And again, that one is clarified with the other Queen of Swords. So you've got 2 sets of the Queen of Kings and Queen of Swords. So they do want you to really think about things and clear things away that are of no value to you, okay? And the Queen of Swords is saying that this is hard work, but this is hard work with abundance. You get abundance with this type of hard work. This could be inner work too, but you get abundance with this. And this is also an apprenticeship card, so you could be learning something, going to school, something of that nature, okay? Virgo, please. Yeah. Okay. And here, this is the Hierophant. So this could be going back to school. This is some type of education, training, higher levels. This could be training for your job. This could be taking a state board. This could be going back to college. This could be. This is also a card of master. It's balancing your emotions. You're balancing your spiritual self with the material plane. You have to get that in balance, okay? And then once you do that, that's when you have your rebirth, because you can see things from a higher perspective, okay? So I'm going to pull a couple of Archangel Oracle cards to see if we can get a few more messages from Spirit for Virgo, okay? I'm reshuffling these for a reason, sorry. Alright, let's see what we got for Virgo. Patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay? Virgo. Please guide my hands, Spirit, guide my hands. And compassion. It's telling you, Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Okay? And again, sometimes the person that needs compassion the most is ourselves. Sometimes we're harder on ourselves than we are anybody else. And the next card at the bottom of the deck is, you know what to do. Okay? And it's Archangel Uriel. And it's telling you to trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Okay? And I hope that helps you get out of whatever situation you feel that you're in. It's showing you the way. It's showing you, it's giving you guidance on how to proceed so that you can have that rebirth and you can have that abundance. You have 3 aces in this reading. That's incredible. You have some major arcana, and you have a double set of Queen and King of Swords. It's a really powerful reading, so I hope it helps you. Like I said, if you like the videos, please hit like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell icon so you can get more videos, or future videos that I post. Okay, I hope you have a great day, and I hope this helps you. Thank you for watching.